In this video, I will explain how I improve my efficiency for scapular myofascial release. There are many muscles on scapula. So if I don't have time to do work on every part of the body, I don't have much time to work on scapula, right? Because I need to look body holistic way, right? That means I need to check all the body. However, how can I increase my efficiency? Here is the place I usually work around scapula. I basically check tension around scapula. Around scapula, like contour of scapula, like superior angle, medial border, and lateral border, and spine of scapula. Why is that? Because muscles usually attach on edge. Of course, infraspinatus attaches here, but most of shoulder girdle muscles or shoulder muscles attach on edge of scapula. So if I palpate here, medial border, what's there? There is rhomboid. If I palpate spine of scapula, what's there? There is trapezius. There is teres minor, teres major on lateral border. So, however I palpate scapula or I feel tightness around here, that must be rhomboid. So let me do myofascial release around medial border. That makes my myofascial release more efficiently because I don't have to check every single muscle. I don't have to palpate belly of rhomboid. I don't have to palpate belly of trapezius. I don't have to palpate belly of levator scapula. If I palpate along edge of scapula, now I can dictate which part of the scapula is tight. Many muscles attach around scapula. So I usually work on superior border, medial border, lateral border, or spine of scapula. Let's go to front part of scapula. There is another important place I focus. That's here, coracoid process. There are three muscles attaching on coracoid process. Pectoralis minor, which runs like this. Short head of biceps running like this, and coracobrachialis. Three muscles attach kind of inferior part of coracoid process. But if you go superior part, there are ligament. Okay? So if I palpate lower part of coracoid process and I feel tightness, that means muscle is tight. If I go superior part of coracoid process and I feel tension, that means ligaments are tight. You know, coracoid process is very tiny bony landmark compared to medial border or lateral border. This is a little bit hard to palpate because there is pectoralis major covering on coracoid process. However, it's very important that you can palpate coracoid process. Why? Again, there are three muscles on inferior part of coracoid process. On superior part, there are ligaments. These ligaments are also important because they connect the coracoid process and clavicle, coracoid process and acromion. This complex is very important for clavicle movement and scapular movement. These places are basically I usually work on scapula for myofascial release. Again, why do I focus on edge of scapula or coracoid process? Because muscles attach on bony edge and bony prominence. If I can work here and if I can release myofascia very quickly, that increases my efficiency of treatment. I shouldn't spend a lot of time for one place. Now, let's say I take 5 minutes working on scapula, maybe I can move to pelvis. Maybe I can move to shoulder joint. Maybe I can move to knee joint. That makes sense? That's why I usually work on bony ridge and bony prominent. I hope this video gives you some tips for treatment strategy. If you liked today's video, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. See you next video.